This is Abdul Wahab, and in this video we will be working on a server and the services that the server provide. So let's get started and add a switch. First add some switch here, and then add some end devices and a server, and make a connectivity between them. Then we will assign a IP to the server first. Now, first of all, we want to say that we want to assign a automated IPs to the systems. So for this purpose, we have a service in server that is called DHCP. It will assign automated IPs to the nodes that are connected with the system within the network. So default gateway is just a path for the IPs to communicate from server to PCs. So it can be any IP which is under this network. So let's add the same IP here that we have given. Now I want to say it starts from 2 and the IP count goes to 20. Add and save. Now let's check what happened here after this service is turned on. It will request the server to provide an IP, and IP will be provided. It will started from 2 and then it will go with an order. So and it will provide 4. Now we want to give a name to the IP address, just like here we being 192.168.1.1. Now we say that not every time a user will remember the IP address for the server or the services or whatever. So we want to add a name to the server to the IP address, so that user can easily reach the IP address. So for this purpose, we have a service called DNS service, which will simply provide a name for the IP address. First, we will turn on the service, and then 192.168.1.1. For this IP, I want to provide a name. Let's say it's google.com. Simply add, and then let's check ping google.com. As we can see that the IP address and the name is behaving in the same way. So this is called domain name for the IP address. So now I want to create a service. Now I want to add a service that will allow my systems to send and receive emails through the network. So I will just simply go to the email part here, and then the service is already on. So I will add the domain name, which is google.com. In email, we have two different protocol services: SMTP and POP. SMTP is for sending the emails, and POP is for the receiving the emails. First, we have to set the domain name. Now that we have added users, so let's add these services in this DNS that will make the uh, protocols reachable. pop.google.com. IP address will be 192.168.1.1. Add and SMTP. Add. Then configure the email setting in the PCs. Let's say username is user1 and email address is user1@google.com. Incoming is pop.google.com. Outgoing will be smtp.google.com. Username will be user1 and password was 123. Save. Let's configure same thing on the other PC. User2 user2@google.com. Incoming is pop.google.com and outgoing will be SMTP. Username is user2, password is 456. Now let's send email to user1@google.com. Subject is check. That's right, check my email and send it to user1. Let's go and check on the, you have to click receive. Yes, as we can see that uh, it can receive email from the other PC, and other PC can send other PC sent the email from this PC13, and an email is received at PC12 though. So this service is also working fine. For the HTTP service, we have turned on the HTTP service, HTTPS service. So what is the purpose of this? Let's go to the web browser in the PC and simply write google.com. It will allow us to reach the IP address on the uh, web browser, as you can see that. So we can add more pages here according to our need. So this is all for today's video, and we will meet in the next video.